Hello and welcome back. This is Kristen and we're just about ready to get started with this new waterfall card. It's my first waterfall card, so I hope you enjoy the project as much as I did. Stay tuned. Let's get started. I'm so excited to get started on this project because I've been looking forward to doing a waterfall card for quite a while now. So I'm glad you're here with me and we're doing this together. To get started, you need an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of paper for your base. You need an accent piece that is 4 1/8 inch by 5 3/8 inch. You need a 2-inch piece of paper by 9 inches. And then you need a 3/4 inch piece of paper by 4 1/4 inch. You then need 4 2-inch squares, and then you need 4 1 3/4 inch squared pictures. Now these can be photographs or they can be a stamp if you'd like. I'm actually doing black and white artwork, or prints. I did lambs. For those of you that know me, you'll know why I picked lambs. But anyways, this is just a cute little print of 4 different lambs that I'm using for the project. And so to get started, I'm going to start off a little differently than I've seen other people do it. I am first going to take my 2-inch by 9-inch piece of paper, and this is scored at 2 inches, 2 3/4 inches, 3 1/2 inches, and then 4 1/4 inch. And after I score that, I accordion it so it has really nice folds on it. I really work those. So this would be the front. I'm going to flip it over now, and I'm going to actually put my sentiment on right now before I put it on the card. And then I'll put that over to dry. So I'm going to add that right now, and I'm just going to put love. And then, since we're doing lambs, we're going to do a little play on words, and I'm going to put you. I'm just going to spell it out with my little ink stampers here. So it says love you. So I thought that was kind of cute. Would have been better if I hadn't got the ink there, but nothing's perfect. Okay. Normally that would have driven me crazy, but I'm trying to live and let live. Okay, so now we can start assembling. I'm going to take my base paper and fold it over, and then I'm going to put transfer tape or HEG glue on the back of my accent piece. And I'm just going to go ahead and line that up. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my small piece, which is 3/4 inches by 4 1/8, and I'm going to put just a little teeny tiny bit of glue on either little end. And I'm going to line that up so it's close to the bottom, but not all the way at the bottom. Okay, so you can see where that's at. Now you can also notice, if you can, if it shows on camera, I've marked 2 little white dots on this, and that's where I want to go ahead and punch it with my crocodile. I did that just to save time previously before starting the video. So I'm going to punch 1 and punch 2. Now taking these cute little pink brats, I'm going to go ahead and insert those. If I can see there. Put those cute little flower brads on. go. You can see there. Very cute. Looks adorable already. Looks adorable just like that. Okay, so now we can actually start assembling our waterfall. So I'm going to take, I've already lined up my pieces. I'll show them to you. Here's a little happy lamb jumping. A little baby lamb just wandering around in the grass. Just this guy who's saying, "Who, me?" And then this cute little one that is looking at you. Just adorable. He's going to be my final piece. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead on the first part that you want. We put glue all over the back of him. And then lining up just under the score mark, you're going to go ahead and place him on the paper. Now I did my artwork. I just took the pictures off the internet. I just did a Google search. And then I imported him into Photoshop and turned him black and white artwork. And so you can use whatever kind of photographs you want, but I just wanted the lambs. So once I've got that piece glued on, I'm going to fold them under, and I'm going to put a strip of glue on the next piece. Just up there towards the top. And then I'm going to do the same thing right underneath the score mark. I'm going to add my next piece. And fold down, make sure he's attached well. Ooh, he's a little crooked actually. I don't like that. Oh well. I'm not really going to notice. It's okay. And we're going to just keep going and do the same thing. I think I'll have to turn this a little bit. I tried to turn it for the camera. I couldn't see where I was lining up. Okay, and then our final one. Actually, I did that backwards. My happy lamb should have been at the top. Oh well. It's just reversed order. This guy's pretty cute too. The happy lamb will just be at the bottom. So now what you want to do is go ahead and insert your card and get it all lined up where it's kind of in the middle. Then flip it back. And carefully you want to apply glue to the center strip there where it's lined up. And go ahead and give it a couple of real thick coats, because this is important that it stays. And making sure it's lined up, go ahead and flatten that down. Now, as you'll see, when you go to pull that tab, it's now going to create a cascade effect. Just so cute. And you have your sentiment that's already here that says "Love you." I just think it's easier to stamp when it's not on the card. Most people stamp it afterwards. I just prefer to stamp it beforehand. Now I'm going to go ahead and punch out the hole for the pull tag that we're going to put. Okay, and now I have done already, I have just threaded around another brad. I just looped it around and stuck the brad portion right through the ribbon. And the reason I did that is because I want my ribbon to lay out flat. If you try and tie it in a knot, I found that your ribbon goes every which direction, and that's too chaotic for me. That's not my style. So I went ahead and just did a little loop, and then that way I could control how straight they were. So there it goes. And so when they receive the card, they see the little tails, they know they're supposed to pull it, and there goes the cascade. And the secret message is revealed. So once again, in case I got out of the camera view, they just pull the tab, the pictures of the cute little lambs are revealed, and they see that you love them. Okay, so that is the end of the card. Now what I will do once I figure out who I'm going to give this card to is I will actually paste in a lighter colored piece of paper with my sentiment on the inside of the card. Probably stamp another sentiment, whether it's a birthday, a thank you, whatever the occasion calls for, and just put that message at that point. I'll either use a light pink or a white, but probably light pink. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this project, and thank you once again for joining me this evening. I hope you have a wonderful night. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.